insight is supposed to give you a deep consumer understanding in terms of either their preferences, some needs, some wants, some way of thinking. But the key word here is deep. It's not superficial. So therefore, when somebody says mothers love their children, that's not an insight. That is just a superficial observation. And you cannot say that I used such an insight and I came to some communication or I came to some conclusion. The use of insights is critical, because what insights do is tell you something more about the consumer. Insight has to be dug deeper. Or take surf excel for example. Every mother wants the child to learn more, wants the child to be practical, wants their child to maybe dirty their hands, dirty their clothes. But every time they are worried about what happens to the clothes. So what did it do? It realized that the mother wants that goodness to come into the child so that the child learns. What did the brand say? Brand said, you don't worry about that dirt on the child because daag achhe hai. That is what an insight is. And the second thing we forget about an insight is that the insight must link back to the brand. We can't just take one good consumer insight and then say this insight is good for this brand. No. The insight must be linked to the brand benefit. Unless and until we do these two things, find a deep seated consumer truth and link it to the brand, there is nothing, it's not an insight. Let us actually look at insight in an insightful way and not in a superficial way. Thank you.